the games happen on 29th, January 29th, 2024. The first game is the Clippers actually lost one game on the road to the Cavaliers, 108-118. Kawhi Leonard did his thing, 30 points. He's been so goddamn good this year. 30 points, great efficiency, 8 rebounds and 2 steals. Kawhi Leonard is the 7th ranked player. And guess what? He's played 41 games. Meanwhile, guys like Joel Embiid played 33. Right, Lauri Markkanen only played 38. Donovan Mitchell only played 35. Tyrese Halliburton played 34. Even Luka played just 40. So, amazing value if you drafted Kawhi this year. Mason Plumlee just 5 points, nothing else, and James Harden had 30, a double-double, a good game. A steal and a block, 2 threes. Didn't really take that many shots. While Russell Westbrook came off the bench, played 22 minutes. Norman Powell played 27. Clippers, yeah, other than Harden and Kawhi, and Paul George played just 27 minutes because he fouled out in 27 minutes. For the Cavs, where is Darius Garland? Still don't know where he is. Meanwhile, Donovan Mitchell is pumping on value. 8th ranked player, amazing. 28 points, 12 assists with 2 steals and a block. He's been amazing this year. Just look at the assists and the steal numbers. And on top of that, he's averaging 27 and 7 points, which he's done over his career. But I don't think he's ever averaged over 6 assists. 6.3 this year and 1.9 steals. How about that? 0.5 blocks. Amazing. Max Juice, I think he's a must roster. 34 minutes, hit 3 threes with 4 assists and 7 rebounds. Jared Allen, meanwhile, is eating good. 17 rebounds. And Evan Mobley came back here as well. 17 rebounds and still a block. Evan Mobley is still on the limit restriction, plays just 21 minutes. But I think he takes some of the rebounds away from Allen, even maybe a few minutes. And with everybody back, Harris LeVert played 23. Nah, he's all right. The next game is the Knicks, of course, beat the Charlotte Hornets. This game, it's no surprise yet. We'll find out how valuable Randall is. He's going to be out for an extended period of time, and let's see how many games is the Knicks going to win. And with him out right away, Josh Hart, 39 minutes. Dante DiVincenzo, 42 minutes. So these 2 guys need to be rostered. And I think Dante actually have higher upside than Josh Hart just because he gets more defensive stats. So, yeah, just look at the minutes. Crazy, 42 minutes. And Randall's going to be out for like maybe a month. So these 2 guys are must rosters. And they're going to be up and down, but their minutes going to be really good. And for now, it looks like Precious Achiuwa is getting big minutes as well. So he could be, if you need rebounds, he could be an interesting option. I just don't know how well this game Isaiah Hartenstein played just 16. He also just came back from an ankle injury. So I don't know how the minutes is Precious Achiuwa gonna get consistent 30 minutes? If he is, then obviously we could roster him as well for some rebounds. Although historically, Precious Achiuwa is not a great fantasy player. Isaiah Hartenstein, I know it's frustrating, but it's a hold. He still give you three steals in 60 minutes. I think at some point his minutes going to go back up, just not right now. Jalen Brunson is going to have a great round with Randall out. 32 points, 7 assists with 2 threes. Yeah, everything's going to go through him now. And Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo was out this game, and all the starters play huge minutes. Cody Martin is a must roster at the moment. They have a bunch of injuries going on, so I would grab him. Brandon Miller, great, 29 points with 3 threes and a block, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Wow, that's a beautiful game out of him. Miles Bridges, meanwhile, getting huge minutes, 39 minutes, 10 rebounds, 5 assists with 3 steals and a block. Amazing. Nick Richards, wow, how about him? 2 blocks, 8 rebounds, 1 for 4 from the free throw line, but he had a huge game just the other day. Like, his blocks are coming online right now fully. And look at the minutes, 39 minutes. So just like a traditional center, give you really good field goal, rebounds, and blocks. He's also a must roster. Peter Washington also getting extended run. Gordon Hayward is still out. They get rid of LaMelo. right? So, you got all those things going for some of the young guys. So, must rosters. The next game is the Phoenix Suns beat the Miami Heat 118-105. While the Miami Heat is a mess right now. Yusuf Nurkic played 26 minutes and fouled out in 26 minutes. 8 rebounds. Okay, just a little bit disappointing. Grayson Allen played just 13 minutes. I wonder why. Yeah, he got hurt. So Eric Gordon came in, had a great game with 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, and 23 points and 5 assists. I would just hold on to Allen. He's been really, really good. He's questionable in the next game, so just hold on to him, see what happens. And then the big three, man, the minutes is super high. Devin Booker 40 minutes, Bradley Beal 39 minutes, KD 42. KD scoring has taken a dip, which is to be expected, right? When Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, when both guys are healthy, nobody's gonna go too crazy most of the time, unless Devin Booker had a 60-point game and a 44-point game last week. So, they're gonna distribute the shots pretty evenly. And Beal also had an okay game, 19 points. I mean, he doesn't give you eye-popping stats, I don't think, as long as the 2 other guys are active. He just needs to get more assists and more defensive stats. Points, threes, no, he's gonna get his. So both and Booker played okay. Same thing with KD, but they got the win. That's what it matters. For the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero continued to struggle from the field. But this year he's been getting a lot of defensive stats. That's fine. Terry Rozier played just 27 minutes. Yeah. Still a good game. 21 points, 4 threes, and a block. But hey, he's not going to do what he did earlier this year. Not even close. Ben Adebayo with a steal and 3 blocks, 5 assists, 11 rebounds. Good stuff. And Jimmy Butler, 26. Jimmy Butler, the free throws is nice. Jimmy on the season, he's still 31st ranked player. While just averaging 1.2 steals. Historically, he's 1.7, 1.8, even close to 2. So if that goes up, he just goes back to that top, on a per game basis, top 15, top 20. Really, the only concern is just miss too many games. So as long as he's playing, you're fine. Move on to this one is ugly. The Jazz got blown up, got destroyed by Brooklyn. 33 points. Going into the game, they're pretty even. The line, the odds. Colin Sexton, horrible game, 1 for 10. He's a hold. He is a hold. Let's hold on to him. He is a hold. 6.7. Still had 7 assists in 23 minutes. Just a horrible game offensively. Chris Dunn, made his shots, had two steals. He's a streamer for assists and steals. John Collins, they all play pretty bad. Laurie Markkinen played 26 minutes. So they give some of the bench guys a few extra minutes. Yeah, everybody played bad. It's the bad game. Chalk it up and move on to the next. For the Brooklyn Nets, we have Cameron Johnson playing 29 minutes. He's not a must roster. His minutes is too inconsistent. The big news is Ben Simmons came back. And then in 18 minutes, he had 8 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, 10 points, 11 assists, a steal and block. Yeah, if he's out there on the waiver wire, let's go pick him up. I think he's going to miss games. His minutes might be up and down also. I don't think he's going to consistently play him with 30. But he was a plus 27 in his 18 minutes. That's amazingly good. Mikal Bridges played amazing, 33 points. But again, 6 threes, just lack of defensive stats. Scoring is fine. Claxton, the fact that he only played 26, maybe it's a blowout. But I don't know if Ben Simmons impact Claxton in any other way. Like, if you got Ben Simmons, does it mean that sometimes you don't need a center? I don't know. I am not sure. But he still put up a great line at 1 steal and 3 blocks in 20. And Ken Thomas, same thing, 25 points. With 5 3. Yeah, I mean, offensively, they really had it going. They shot 46% from 3, made 21 threes. Good game from the Nets. Moving on to the next game, the Pelicans lost to the Celtics. I mean, they made it close, 112, 118. And Herbert Jones and Trey Murphy continue to split the minutes, which is frustrating. Both guys could be rostered, to be honest, but you probably get more value just streaming the spot, to be honest, especially if Herbert Jones is not getting the defensive stats that he needs to. He was really good beginning of the season. Now the defensive stats are falling off quite a bit. It could come back. We'll see. So I don't mind if you hold him if you're looking for defensive stats. CJ had 1-3 and a block, 16 points. Not the best game. Zion had a good game, 26 points and 2 steals, but not a lot of rebounds for Zion. And Valanciunas played just 19 minutes. Not sure why that is, because maybe Al Horford is giving him a hard time. He's a +6 and he's 20. I wouldn't be too worried about Valanciunas, to be honest. He's proven that he doesn't need a lot of minutes. He's gonna start on this team. Even when everybody is healthy, he's still putting up great numbers. And Brandon Ingram had a good game. 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, a steal and a block, and 2 threes. Added those defensive stats, which is what he's really lacking in fantasy. For the Celtics, Tatum and Brown. Tatum, good fantasy line. 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals and a block, but 7 turnovers, 28 points. Derrick White, after struggling a little bit last couple of games, this is a good one here. 4 assists, 17 points, a steal and a block. Jrue Holiday still this year, just no defensive stats. We expect coming in, we expect him to not get a lot of points or assists. But we didn't expect just absolutely no defensive stats, especially the steal numbers. Blocks is okay actually. He's averaging less than one steal this year, which I don't know when is last time that happened in his career. He usually averages 1.5. So that's a big problem for him. But this is a good win for the Celtics. They dropped a couple games at home. The next one is the Wizards beat the San Antonio Spurs at home versus Wembanyama. Daniel Gafford, how about him? 8 offensive rebounds, 2 steals and a block. And how about Kyle Kuzma? 18 points and 11 rebounds. Did his thing and added 2 blocks. Those are pretty good numbers. And Jordan Poole, the minutes is up actually, 33 minutes here. Still not much, but hey, 2 steals and a block is not bad. But it is versus the Spurs. Meanwhile, Tyus Jones is pumping up great numbers. Another game with 9 assists, 2 steals and blocks. Yeah, he's maybe a bit sell high, to be honest. I don't know how much longer this run is going to be for him. If you tell me that for the rest of the season he's gonna get consistent 30 minutes, and I'm gonna feel good about him. I don't know if they're gonna try to develop some of the young guys off the bench, gonna give them more minutes. I'm not sure. Danny Advia also played well. I think he's also need to be he's inconsistent, but I think overall need to be rostered. For the Spurs, how about now it's scary hours now. He played 31 minutes here. 4-for-4 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and 3 blocks. Yeah. The block numbers is just insane. Devin Vassell, another great game with 25 points. And Trey Jones, another guy. Him and Tyus Jones is very similar. Although I think Tyus Jones is better. More assists, more steals. They're actually brothers, right? I think they're brothers. Very similar games. 8 assists here, nothing else. Jeremy Sohan had a horrible game. I would still hold on to him. He's still got 26 minutes here. A horrible game, but it happens from time to time. Keldon Johnson, meanwhile, is getting huge minutes with 31, 3 steals, and 14 points and 2 threes. He's okay. I think, hey, if he's out on the waiver wire and you need 3 and points, you could roster him. But it's just not guaranteed moving forward. He's going to get this level of minutes. Moving on to the next game, we got a lot of games left. The Timberwolves beat Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder has lost a few games. This one is a key one because they're top 2 teams in the West. And where is Mike Conley? He's been out for a while now. He's missed a bunch of games. So with Conley out, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is a guy that we could stream for points. For some guard stats, he's going to be inconsistent. He's not going to come in and drop 30, but he could have 20. Anthony Edwards with 3 threes, 4-for-4 from the free throw line, and steal 27 points. Not bad. Just look at the minutes. It's insane. 40 minutes. Rudy, 18 rebounds, a steal and a block, and Cat, a steal and a block. Cat has a decent game. McDaniels, huge minutes, just 1 steal. If he could just give us 1 block, that would have been huge. That would be really useful in fantasy. But this year, I know he's a really good shot blocker. But this year, he's really not doing any of that. Jaden McDaniels on the season is the 159th ranked player, averaging 1 steal and 0.5 blocks, which is still okay. But you obviously want more defensive stats out of this guy. And Naz Reid, always a guy you could stream, hit 3 threes here. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, Shea still had a beautiful game, 15 for 16, 37 points. The rest of the guys struggled a little bit. Shed Holmgren had just 4 points. Of course, the Timberwolves is a great defensive team, and Jalen Williams hurt his ankle toward the end of the game, so he might miss a game or two, maybe a week. And I know some of these guys, Isaiah Joe, that'll help Josh Giddey a little bit, who only played 19 minutes. But Giddey's probably roster already. But like Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace might have a few extra minutes. So if they got a back-to-back, I would stream them. Same thing with Lou Dort. But again, you might have better options out there. None of these guys is that consistent. The next game is the Kings beat the Grizzlies on the road 103-94, and Sabonis had 26 rebounds. My God, 10 for 11. It is versus the Grizzlies. De'Aaron Fox did his thing, 23 points with 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. That's not bad. Kevin Huerter, 37 minutes, while Keegan Murray only played 24. Yeah. Kevin Huerter on the season, you want to roster this guy, but he's a 134th ranked player. He's averaging 25 points, 25 minutes, 10 points, 2 threes, but not much else. So there are games like this where you go, okay, he could be useful in fantasy, and the next game he plays 20 minutes and does absolutely nothing. I don't think he's a must roster, but for sure you could stream him for just a bit everything. Not in one particular category. His best category probably his threes. And his point, he doesn't even score that many points. But he just give you a little bit of everything. Harrison Barnes, who had a big week last week, just 12 points, but the minutes is there. You could continue to stream if you need points and threes. Keegan Murray, 24 minutes, but hold on to him. Just one bad game. And Malik Monk played just 20 minutes. If you need assists, I would still hold on to him. For the Grizzlies, how about Santi Aldama? If he's out there on the waiver wire, I would go pick him up. His minutes is trending up. And this game, Xavier Tillman, I don't think he's a must roster because, like one game he could play 37, and then the other he plays 10 minutes off the bench. So I'm a little bit confused about the lineup, to be honest, because Santi Aldama last game was a power forward, now he's a small forward. And Jaren Jackson Jr. plays power forward this game and had 0 blocks. So, this lineup is because John Conchar was out, Derrick Rose is out, Vince Williams Jr. is out. Like, the whole squad is out. So, of course, you got to play Xavier Tillman. But I feel pretty good about Santi Aldama, so I would roster him. Scottie Pippen Jr. had a bunch of defensive stats, but I don't think he's going to get much minutes. David Roddy had a good minutes last game, but I don't think he contributed that much in fantasy. But again, if these guys are playing huge minutes, they all need to worth the look, right? Gigi Jackson, I don't think his minutes is consistent. He can get buckets, but doesn't do the other things. So I don't think he's consistently getting 30 minutes. He's having a good night, the minutes gonna go up. Well, the Rockets destroyed the Lakers, and the Lakers just do well one game and then get destroyed the next. D'Lo, AD, and LeBron, how about that? They all scored 23 points. How does that happen? D'Lo is a sell high in my opinion. Look at the minutes. Are they really trying to showcase how good D'Lo's stats could be and sell him? 23 points. The minutes is insane. Like, he was coming off the bench. Now he starts and plays 41 minutes in a game that's not so close, and he was minus 19. Yeah, he's a big sell high. Austin Reeves, not the best game, and AD had 2 steals and a block. 7 rebounds. He took 20 shots. Um, Mediocre game. LeBron had 10 assists. Okay, a steal and a block. Yeah, Laker team is really hot and cold. And how about Jalen Green? I want to say sell high, but this is the moment we've been waiting for all season. If you held down to Jalen Green, the last week, oh man, he had a 36-point game. Another game, 34 points. Amazing play, 41 minutes, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Is he turning around? Maybe he could have a really good month. I don't know. I am not sure. I would sell high. I would always try to sell high. 2-for-1 if somebody is believing Jalen Green rest of the season. Do a 2-for-1 so you can get a top 20, 30 player. I wouldn't trade Jalen Green for like a top 50 player, top 60 because, and again, it depends on what you need. If you don't need his scoring right, I don't think you should have him in in the first place. If you need his scoring, then I would just hold. Because overall, his ranking is not going to be that good because of efficiency issues. He's going to put up some points and threes. But most importantly is just the minutes. It means how much coach trusts him or how good he's actually playing. Fred VanVleet, it's 3 points, but that's okay. 14 assists and 2 steals is pretty good still, I think. And Poroshenko, big game versus AD, 12 rebounds, 31 points. Yeah, he's coming. This Rockets team is really good this year compared to last year. I think maybe just is a cultural thing. Yeah. Obviously, all the young players got another year. Maybe Dylan Brooks had good culture, good defensive mindset within the team. 28 minutes had fouled out, but he doesn't really do anything this year in fantasy. And Jabari Smith came back and boom, good game. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals and a block, 18 points and 2 threes. Pretty good. And will be interesting to see what happens when Taro Eason, he's been out for a while. What happens when he comes back? The next game is heavyweights. The Bucks versus Nuggets at Denver. Denver got the win, and Damian Lillard he's still okay on a per game basis. And he hasn't, to be fair to him, he hasn't really missed any games. But for a guy that's getting drafted in the first round, I think folks maybe had higher expectations for Dame. 18.5 assists is okay, and a block, 6 for 6 and 2 threes. Giannis, 29 points, 12 rebounds, did his thing, but missed a bunch of free throws. And Brook Lopez had 2 blocks and 5 threes. 5 threes is amazing, because Jokic probably doesn't go out there to really guard the 3-point line, so he had a good game offensively. And Malik Beasley played 31 minutes. Didn't really do anything. He's not a must roster, even though the minutes is good here. He's been getting inconsistent minutes and just a 3-point streamer. And Chris Middleton also had a somewhat rough game. And how about Denver Nuggets? Jokic, well, versus their inside, the Bucks have a big team, 10 for 25, but I don't think nobody can really stop Jokic, to be honest. I think he just had a rough shooting night. But they still got the win. 16 rebounds, 12 assists is just crazy with 3 steals and 2 blocks. Look at this line. Unbelievable. Jamal Murray had a good game offensively, 35 points, 9 for 10 from the free throw line, 5 assists and 2 steals. Jamal Murray shows up in big games. If you look at his regular season stats this year and last year, you're like, this guy, I mean, there's so many other guys, like Julius Randle, put up way better numbers in the regular season versus bad teams. Jamal Murray this year he's a 39th ranked player. Okay, so that's not bad. His actual average, like last year during the regular season, I mean, I know he got hurt for the majority. Like he was averaging like 16, 17 points. This year he's averaging 21, and 21 points is good, but you wouldn't really, someone tells you like this guy's averaging 21 points and 6 assists. That's not like awesome. It doesn't look like Miles Bridges is averaging 21 points. DeMar DeRozan is averaging 22. So Jamal Murray's counting stats is not that amazing. But it's just like, if he shows up, he shows up in big games. That's how I feel about him. KCP played okay, just a streamer for threes and steals. If you need those, you could roster him. And Aaron Gordon fouled out in 25 minutes. But his impact is mainly just on the defensive end. And Michael Porter Jr. seemed pretty empty. 13 points and 8 rebounds, not much else. Moving on to the last game of the night. What is going on in Philly? What is going on? Embiid did not play, so Paul Reed came in. Yeah, like Maxey is also out. What's going on with the Sixers? Patrick Beverly, meanwhile, enjoy him. He could be streamed. Kelly Oubre Jr. is a must roster with all the guys out. Even when guys in, Melton is still out. So even when guys in, Kelly Oubre Jr. needs to be rostered. And Batum, I would want to say Batum, but he plays just 24 minutes. But I would also roster Batum. I think it's a blowout. Otherwise, he would have gotten 30 minutes. Tobias Harris, with everybody out, is your opportunity. You score 9 points, go 3-for-9. Paul Reed, as long as Embiid is out, enjoy him. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and still 2 blocks. But what is going on with all the injuries? Embiid, the other night, he was healthy 15 minutes before the tip. And then just out like that. DeAndre Ayton on the Blazers played good. I think 18 points, right? 6 rebounds. Fernie Simons, just because it's such a big blowout, plays just 20 minutes. Fernie Simons could be put up good numbers. Like he could be averaging 23, 24 points with 4 threes. But it's just a matter of can he stay healthy? Because I feel like this is almost like his team. Malcolm Brogdon remains to be a huge sell high, in my opinion. He might be on a different team, right? But as long as he's starting. But I wouldn't trade him for just peanuts, right? Do a 2-for-1, try to see if you can get a top 30, 40 player. Amazing game here, actually. 9 assists, is still on the block. Great efficiency. We know Malcolm Brogdon, give him 30 minutes, he's a top 40 player. Top 30 even, depending on how many assists he gets. And just teams, like he was on the Pacers, they traded him away. Like they don't want him as their starting point guard. For whatever reason. So he get passed around the league. He's maybe better as a 6 man. I'm not really sure. Scoot Henderson, 22 minutes, 2 steals in the block. Right now, I mean, this is a good game for him, but I just don't know if he should be must roster. He's must roster right now because he's coming off the bench. He had 20 minutes a night. Ayton, we're already talking about. Jabari Walker is a must roster as well. 12 rebounds. Doesn't really do anything else, but the minutes is there. Jeremy Grant also had a beautiful game, 27 points. This guy put up numbers every single year, on a bad team. He finds a way. That's it, guys. See you tomorrow.